that you'll never forget. Like, you'll think of a memory you'll come across and you'll just remember that one semester where you lived in a castle. It'll bring nothing but like fond memories. You'll think of the people you met, the places you went, and the memories you made. And in one word, that's just unforgettable.
Harlaxton is one of the most fanciest places I've ever been in my life, and I don't think I'll ever, granted I don't live in the manor, but even the carriage house is probably more fancy and upscale than I will ever be. I'm sitting in a gold painted room. I have class here sometimes. It's wild, too fancy for me. I feel out of place.
Has been pretty amazing.
The best semester I've had in college so far.
Life-changing. Something that you can never explain once you've been here, and it's something that no one will ever understand if they haven't. It's truly life-changing.
Utterly fun. Every single person in the college brings a different, electric atmosphere to the table, and everything is always different and new.
Harlaxton is more than just studying abroad. It's a semester-long opportunity to immerse yourself in not just one culture, but many cultures besides your own, and to gain a worldview that is really global.
Incredible.
I think Harlaxton is a place to be retrospective, and at the same time, a time to try things that you wouldn't necessarily try anywhere else.
It's a good period of growth.
Yeah. Totally.
And it's weird because you're in the same group of people, but at the same time, you just have to find time for yourself, and so you start to value personal time a lot.
Totally, and with that personal time, you find with what's the most important things to you. And I think those things you bring into adult life and back to college with you.
Harlaxton is challenging, Harlaxton is impactful, and Harlaxton is worth it.
Harlaxton is a truly incredible experience that I really don't know where you would find anywhere else.
Harlaxton is magical. There's so many different, not just the place you are, being in the manor is an experience that I'll never get again in my life. Well, I'll never get to live here again in my life, but the people that fill it too, between the staff being so welcoming and the students being so unique and just showing me things that I like about myself and I like about other people a lot has been really a blessing.
I think my favorite
favorite memory was when I went to Berlin and I spent some time like by myself, which was kind of scary because, you know, it's like you're alone in a big city, but it was really nice to like be able to not have to worry about people around me and meet new people and experience a new culture and a new world that I hadn't seen before.
My favorite memory has been my trip to Iceland. Me and my best friend went. This was something we have been waiting all semester for. We had really had our hopes set on seeing the Northern Lights. Unfortunately, it wasn't going to really happen. It was too cloudy, and we had spent 2 of our nights out in the wee hours of the morning driving around the countryside looking for them. On our last night, we knew that we weren't going to see them, so we went to the Blue Lagoon, and it was dark outside, and we were just kind of walking around, and it was crazy that we were at this place that we had talked about and dreamed about since forever. And I was taking it all in, and I was looking around, and I looked up, and the next thing I knew, the Northern Lights were dancing above us, and it was breathtaking. It was amazing, and it just was something I'll never forget.
It wasn't all business though.
Maybe we ain't got no place to go.
Hey G, what's wrong?
He said this daycare sucks.
Why?
This daycare's a stupid field trip.
The boy's like, oh, I got them in a story. And they're all friends and no one smokes. Want your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy.
Yeah. I feel like they're probably.
Bailey, wants the manor feed us?
Potatoes on potatoes.
My favorite memory has to be the first time that everybody went down to the bistro together. Everybody was, you know, dancing around, meeting everybody, not having a care in the world.
Got him. Show no mercy up. Show no mercy up. Show no mercy up. Show no mercy up. Show no mercy. George R.Q. 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 We are nice. We are nice. We are nice. We are nice.
experience. We were gonna go gill scrambling, but it was flooding everywhere, so we didn't get to. Instead, they were like, okay, here's a wetsuit, we're gonna go jump in a lake. And it was like freezing cold. And I like had Doc Martens on and like everything. And I just like walked into this lake and floated around like an otter for a bit. But like, and I climbed up a tree and jumped off it. But I've like never felt so alive, like jumping into cold water. It was like one of the coolest things I've ever done.
Probably nights at the bistro, playing card games, and just hanging out with everybody in general. I feel like I talk to a lot of people I don't normally talk to when we're down there. Everyone just having fun.
I don't really have a specific one. It's just more of just hanging out with friends that seem to be my favorite memories.
My favorite memory was MT Superstar Night because I got to work with my favorite people and just perform it for some of my more favorite people.
I will miss the people the most.
The people.
The people.
Just the people, the place, being here is what I'm going to miss the most.
Probably the people. Just being here in close quarters with 100 other kids. You know, we all get close. We all develop friendships, and you get close to the people you already know. You develop great bonds with people you've never met before. And so, yeah, I'll probably miss hanging out with them.
I think it's gonna be the people, but when you walk through the halls, walk through the rooms, you don't forget the things that happened in those rooms and the memories connected to them. And I think that's what really makes Harlaxton special.
It's got to be the people. I bet everybody's already answered this, and everybody's going to say this in years to come. It's a place that changes everybody. It's a place that, like I said earlier, gives you a chance to find who you are. And these people are unique in their own circumstances, that they've devoted, a semester of their life to come over to England and travel the world and meet new people and share new experience with everybody around them. So I have to miss the people.
Describe Harlaxton in one word.
Transforming.
Life-changing.
Life-changing. Friendship.
Unforgettable.
SpongeBob.